This is our Divination strengthening class for, let's see here, our first Divine Mind. I have the Galactic Life Coaching Ascension Planner right here, and this will be included in the Celestial, because it is Celestial Divination Strengthening, the Celestial and the Galactic Planners. So I'm just going to flip to the page that's necessary. So this is for, let's see, Tuesday, October 29th, week 1, Divine Mind. And we're working with the Ogham, muin, and gort. So you can see here that it's 1 dash down and 1 dash over. This is an entirely new tree tribe spirit group that we're working with. It is the third and last one that we are going to be working with. I know there is a new age fourth group. We're not going to get into that during this divination series for autumn. But we're going to begin with the Ogham, the symbol for the Ogham, what it means, the tree that it is associated with, and what that spiritually entangles. So let's check out muin. I'm going to show that it's a straight line down, and then it cuts through. So what is fun and interesting is that the first and second groups had either a dash to the left or a dash to the right. If you want to check those out, it is in the other divination strengthening videos. But this new tree tribe, the third one, it has it going through the dash. When I speak towards the end of November about the third family tree tribe, I'm very excited to talk about why it's going from the left to the right, where the first tree tribe went to the right and the second went to the left. So it split up that masculine and feminine energy, not like boy and girl, but more as receiving energy and releasing energy, where this energy is just in totality. So if you think about your chakra system, these two are associated with the center portals. It has nothing to do with masculine and feminine. It's balancing both at the same time. So this Ogham is connected with the vine tree spirit. And it's to trust your intuition. Trust it to a point of relaxation. And what I think is interesting is the relaxing part is what really gives it away, because there are a lot of times where we say we trust something, we think of trusting it, but our body may be tense and there isn't a relaxation. So do you actually trust in something if you aren't having the ability to relax your physical body? And that's where this is showing that equilibrium of your energy and your spirit trusting the intuition, and your physical body and your ego laying down its protective shield to actually relax in trusting spirit, in trusting your energy and the emotions. So now the spiritual definition of working with the vine tree spirit is connection. And you can see the connection of trusting your intuition relaxes your physical body and tells your egoic self that wants to protect, to settle down. And there's this sense of determination that allows this unexpected way to relax into your intuition. So this is less of you get a download and more of you know how to integrate that spiritual download to your physical body, to your egoic body. And it just displays that determination and that connective force, how vines, they grow in very unexpected areas. So areas typically that you would think you would be relaxed in, possibly there's a disconnection of intuition. There's a disconnection with trust. And then there is a reference that Jesus says that Jesus is the true vine and people are the branches. So there's this connection that when you associate yourself with the vine tree, you can trust in God's source. You can trust that the universe is going to grow and we're this branch that is meant to connect with source. We're meant to connect and trust in our intuition. But we've been so reliant and on pilot mode for protecting ourselves. We've been on pilot mode for our physical bodies being ready and on guard, that there's been this disconnect of being the trust that we say we have but aren't displaying physically. And then, of course, it has to do with love, the heart shape of the vine leaf. And it's really showing, like, if you aren't in a relaxed state with integrating your downloads, with integrating love, do you actually trust it? And it's showing the balance, what this trust looks like. And then it also displays community, because vineyards used to be a place where you would communicate with others. There would be a teacher, there would be students, and they're in this area showing trust in information. That's the beautiful balance of a teacher and a student, and the trust and the need to physically relax, physically put down your protective shield and just be in the moment so you can be relaxed enough to actually understand and grow together. So I really love Vine Spirit, and actually Vine Spirit is the one we'll have a meditation shortly. And then I'm going to draw the Ogham for Vine Tree Spirit, which is just one dash. And what I like and can associate is that this line is source, and this is that teeter-totter of you receiving trust, receiving the download, trusting the download, and here on the other end you get to physically relax. But it would be a completely different Ogham if we didn't relax, or if we were relaxed but didn't trust in the intuitive download. It'd be a different Ogham. So that's neat in and of itself. Then we have gort. This is one line down and two dashes over, and this is to be around others' energy. And what I really like about this vibration is you can see, okay, this is source, like we were saying over here, and now we're just around another person that is relaxed. We're around another person that has trust in their intuition, and we're both relaxing, we're both vibing. And the tree spirit that associates with gort is ivy. Now, ivy spiritually means eternal life. It has been associated with fidelity because ivy is such a difficult plant to remove. And because of that, it's also protective. People would have ivy around their home as a protection mechanism. And it brings hope. Also, during the winter, ivy would be around in people's houses to remind them of future endeavors, of future life. And another thing with the fidelity aspect, brides would wear ivy because they would be crowned with ivy. And it's really, again, saying, hey, I'm sharing my experience, my understanding with another being, and we're going to protect one another. And of course, it has the annotations of devotion, and that is why I brought out the devotion oil, and loyalty. Now, the devotion oil was made for my partner and I for our wedding, and I realized it is so much more than just a couple's tool. It's a tool that realized the self needs to devote to self. Before devoting yourself to another, you have to devote yourself to you. And what's interesting is the first Ogham is trust your intuition and relax. And the next is to be around others. It's not the other way around. You're not around others first and then you trust yourself and relax. No, you do that first and then you should be around other people. So that's what I really like. Most of the Oghams before this have been all about yourself, and this has been the first Ogham that means to be around another person. So I'm going to write down the different Oghams. And then I really love utilizing crystals while applying the Ogham either on my skin or the paper. I'm just so shiny. And I'm going to place the Ogham muin right here, and then gort over here. And then you can do this on paper, which I believe for the meditation, I will do that on paper. And now this entire thing is recorded and will be available next week. That's for my TikTokers. Now, I may bring the boys upstairs, depending on how vocal they are for this meditation. But it is interesting how right off the bat we're engaging with other people's energy after we trust our own intuition and have the ability to relax. So we're going to get ready. If you're unsure of meditation skills, check out Intro to Cosmic Energy, and that really assists in understanding the process of meditation if you find meditating to be difficult. Come upstairs, boys. Had a feeling he was going to start barking. Yep. Totally barking. Hello. Alright, so for the vine spirit, I am going to write the Ogham. The way I wrote it almost looks like an X. You're welcome to be in Savasana pose, seated, tree pose. I would even say lotus pose. Deep inhale through your nostrils. Hold. Exhale out of your mouth. Allow vine to go up one of your legs. Recognize the feeling and the color of vine. As vine touches you, feel heat escape its leaves. Notice any physical tension in your body. Allow vines to tangle around that part of your body and sense cooling leaves entering your skin, entering the muscles, entering the tissue within your physical body. vine to unwrap from your physical body, going back into the earth. Recognize anywhere that your intuition was attempting to integrate in your physical life and there was a distrust, there's a barrier. Allow relaxation to enter that physical aspect and call upon Vine Tree Spirit whenever you feel tension, whenever there is doubt of your intuition. And it is human, it is okay to question your intuition. What's not okay is to hold the tension physically in your body when it prevents you from relaxing, and then it becomes a trigger, and then it becomes a physical dis-ease, discomfort. That is our divination strengthening for today. Thank you so much. Namaste, blessed.